What are the conditions and limitations of revelation? The primary constraint of how much can be epically revealed to a world is conditioned by its evolutionary status. Mankind should understand that we who participate in the revelation of truth are very rigorously limited by the instructions of our superiors. We are not at liberty to anticipate the scientific discoveries of 1,000 years. Revelators must act in accordance with the instructions which form a part of the revelation mandate. The authors hold back information that can be recognized by humanity in the next few hundred years. Truth discovered by ourselves and also in collaboration with revelation. It is best that man not have an over-revelation. It stifles imagination. They also tell us that when it comes to the sciences, the realm of knowledge, revisions are needed from time to time. Within a few short years, many of our statements regarding the physical sciences will stand in need of revision in consequence of additional scientific developments and new discoveries. Also, the cosmology of these revelations is not inspired. It is limited by our permission for the coordination and sorting of present-day knowledge. While divine or spiritual insight is a gift, human wisdom must evolve. Clearly, revelatory and evolutionary revisions happen progressively. Evolution is constant experiential revision, the gradual gaining of knowledge, wisdom, and insight. Revelation is tailored to work alongside evolution. It is limited and revised in step with evolutionary advancement. It does not circumvent or shortcut evolution. Because the work of human evolution is ours to create, conceive, and apply the best of who we can be, to help forge real progress for our world, working together with revelation. Complications to overcome. It may come as no surprise to hear that our world is working through serious historical destabilization, problems that have affected most of human history. There are too many to cover in this presentation. Nevertheless, these issues complicate our world's evolution. Fortunately, clarifications of these events and their ongoing repercussions are fully explained in the Urantia book. One significant consequence of these upheavals is this world not having a clear understanding of the true nature of God. The experience of God consciousness remains the same from generation to generation, but with each advancing epoch in human knowledge, the philosophic concept and the theologic definitions of God must change. Man might fear a great God, but he trusts and loves only a good God. This goodness of God is a part of the personality of God, and its full revelation appears only in the personal religious experience of the believing sons of God. The Urantia book gives meticulous and sublime revelations of God, helping us repair that which has been fractured on this world for millennia. The path to evolutionary stability and universal normalcy is inevitable with the help of revelation. Transcendent writing. The longer-term and dedicated student of the Urantia book discovers over time something astonishing. While the revelation reads exquisitely as a linear book, it is far more than what it seems. A seasoned student begins to recognize that these incredible concepts become more meaningful, deep, and impactful the more that one experiences the teachings. Of course, this is easy to say. It does, however, take significant work for us to personally recognize the veracity of this proclamation. The study will be worth the effort. Vital timing. The Urantia book arrived between 1919 and 1935. It was published October 12, 1955. Many early students felt it would immediately become a bestseller. They were left disappointed. Why is that? Why did it meet a flat response? The true reason for the arrival date of the Urantia book had little to do with the world being ready for it. Even now, in the early 21st century, there are still not many of us searching for such profound universal truths. So why was the Urantia book published in 1955? The celestial authors surely knew where we were coming from and where we were heading as an evolutionary sphere. Crucially, the document had to be published before the interconnection of electronic devices, what we now know as the Internet. What is the significance of this? There will never be a time where this document could be conflated as a brilliant composite of human efforts using technology. And the longer the Urantia book exists here, the more potent this truth will become. Additionally, the authors tell us this. In making these presentations about God and His universe associates, we have selected as the basis of these papers more than 1,000 human concepts representing the highest and most advanced planetary knowledge of spiritual values and universe meanings. How about that? While delivering the Urantia book, the celestial authors used over 1,000 human sources to compile the highest of our knowledge at the time as the baseline for the fifth epical revelation. They then revealed incredible truths upon those foundations before humanity had conceived the idea of connecting and collaborating globally. The Urantia book. Revelations of the universe, God, and us. The harmony of a true science, an authentic philosophy, and a genuine personal religion. Answers to the fundamental questions humanity is seeking are within reach.